Welcome everyone to this new session of yoga at the museum and at home online. I hope this email finds you all well and healthy. So as always, when we do the yoga sessions at the museum, we work the yoga together with a piece of art to get inspirations to help us connect more with ourselves and with the yoga practice. So today we have these great paints that you can see here in the screen. And we can see a woman and an animal. I wonder if it's a cat or a dog. I guess it's a cat. But a woman and an animal, let's say, looking at the sea. And what I see in this paint is the stopping, the observing. And it brings to me a sense of calmness, very much close to when I stop myself and meditate, or when I take a moment to look around me, just to be able to look and see. We'll work a bit with these two needs. One, the need of the mind, and then the need of the body, and how these two can interact. So in the paint we have a swimmer, a bather. It says, as the paint is called, the bather. And the body needs to do physical exercise to feel well, but it also needs to relax. And the mind needs to concentrate, needs to think, but it also needs to relax. And we will interact these two. So the physical exercise will help the mind to focus, but also will help it to focus and to relax. And as the mind focuses, we'll be also a bit more precise with our bodies. We can see and observe how we're doing things, which patterns perhaps are not helping anymore. They are not serving any purpose anymore. Good, so today for the practice, we'll start in 4 hands and knees. And I'm going to show you profile. So you can go into 4 hands and knees like this and bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. So you don't want to be doing this, you want to be kind of in a tabletop. And I want you to push with the hands so you're not sinking on your wrists. We're going to warm up a bit the spine, but we're going to keep this focus of observing as we are doing. Yeah? So there is movement, there is the concentration, the observing of the mind, and we will use the breath in between to link the two, the body and the mind. So look between the hands and take a moment here to start to focus on your breathing. And perhaps to start to breathe longer, lengthening the inhalations and lengthening the exhalations. And with your next inhalation, send the chin forward, the tailbone back, and exhale, push back, bringing the seat bones to the heels. Inhaling, arching a bit back, chin forward, tailbone back. Exhale, sitting the pelvis on the heels. Inhale, chin forward, tailbone back, lengthening the spine. Exhale, sitting back. Inhale, chin forward, tailbone back, lengthening the front of the spine. Exhaling, sitting on the heels. Good, look forward as you're sitting on the heels and bring the hands just slightly more forwards. Connect the hands on the mat, spread the fingers, and as you inhale, send the weight forward, lengthen the spine, tuck the toes under, and then exhale, send the heels towards the mat. Good, inhale, send the weight towards the hands. Exhale, push back with the hands, send the weight towards the heels. Inhale, send the weight towards the hands. Exhale, push back, send the weight towards the heels. Inhale, send the weight towards the hands, a bit of waving. Exhale, send the weight to the hips. Inhale, send the weight to the hands. Exhale, push with the hands, send the weight to the hips. And we take a few breaths here. And we observe the body. We keep the mind concentrated and focused. And with the mind, we say to send the hips a bit more back and the heels a bit more down. Good. With the next inhalation, bring the right foot forward, if possible, right between the hands. If this is not possible, you bend the other knee, and with the hand, you help yourself to bring the foot between the hands. Good. You stretch the back foot, and then you go on your fingertips, you open the chest, and you look up. You take a few breaths here. And you can observe the stretch happening in front of the left hip, at the front of the left hip. Good. Inhale, look down towards the right foot, bring the hands on the mat, and exhale, push back. One breath here, and send the hips back, and the heels towards the mat. With the next inhalation, bring the left foot forward. Right knee on the ground. If the left foot doesn't come between the hands, don't stay with the foot a bit more back. Help yourself with the left hand to step forward. Yeah? So you really want to bring the foot between the hands, not the hands next to the foot. Stretching the right foot now. Go on your fingertips. And try to keep the knee on top of the ankle. So you don't want to be here with your knee, keeping the knee right on top of the ankle. Good. Opening the chest, looking up. Breathing slowly. And observing the stretch happening at the front of the right hip. With the next inhalation, look towards the left foot. Tuck the right toes under. And exhale, bring the right foot forward. Bend the knees. Roll up to stand. Head will come up the last. And then roll the shoulders back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's go into the sun salute to warm a bit the body. And we'll do some variations today. If you're new to the practice, just take it very simple. Don't push it. I'll do the first round facing forwards. So bring the feet together. If you're more new to the practice or you feel stiff today, keep the feet hip apart. Otherwise, feet together. I'm spreading the toes and connecting well the feet on the mat, the cushion of the big toe, the cushion of the little toe, and the center of the heels. Activate your knees, your thighs, and lift your pubic bone. Lift the chest. Bring the shoulders to the side and keep the neck long and easy. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the chest. Inhale, cross the thumbs, stretch the body. Connect well the feet on the mat. Lift the pubic bone, drop the tailbone. Exhale, bend forward. Bring the forehead to touch the knees. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, right leg back. Keep the knee on top of the ankle. Relax the pelvis. Hold the breath into push position. And exhale, bring the knees on the mat. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the chest and forehead on the mat. Inhaling into cobra. Send the shoulders back. Open the chest. Elbows to the ribs. Exhale into an inverted V. Let's take one breath here. Inhale. Exhale, push with the hands, send the hips back and release the heels towards the mat. With the next inhalation, the right foot forward, left knee on the ground. Help yourself with the hand if you need to. Exhale the other foot forward, forehead to the legs, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, arms next to the ears, coming up, lifting the chest. Exhaling, arms down. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Inhaling up, stretching the body, lifting the pubic bone. Exhale, bending forward, bringing the forehead to the legs, bending the knees if you need to. Inhale, left leg back, knee on top of the ankle, lift the chin. Hold the breath, go into one line position. Exhale, bring only the knees on the mat. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows towards the ribs and bring the chest and forehead on the mat. Inhaling into cobra, opening the chest, lifting the chin. Exhale, pushing back into inverted V. One breath here. And as you exhale, push back with the hands, sending the hips back, the heels down. Inhaling, left foot forward, between the hands. Help yourself with the hand if necessary. Exhale, the other foot forward, forehead to the legs. Inhale, hands forward and up, lifting the pubic bone, lifting the chest. Exhale, arms down. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Inhaling up, stretching the body. Exhale, bending forward, forehead to the left. Inhale, right leg up, lifting the chin. Hold the breath, push up position. Exhale, now together, knees, chest and forehead on the mat. Inhaling, cobra, opening the chest, sending the elbows to the ribs. Exhale, inverted V. One breath here. And with your next inhalation, the right foot forward, helping yourself with the hand. Exhale, the other foot forward, forehead to the left. Inhale, hands forward and up, lifting. Exhale, arms down. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Inhaling up, stretching, tailbone towards the heels. Exhale, bending forward, forehead to the left. Inhale, left leg back, keeping the right knee on top of the ankle. Hold the breath, push up position. And exhale, knees, chest and forehead on the mat. Inhaling, cobra, stretching the legs. Exhale, inverted. One breath here. Inhaling the left foot forward, helping yourself with the hand if necessary. Exhaling the other foot forward, forehead to the legs. Inhale, hands forward and up, lifting. Exhale, arms down. One last round with a bit of variations. Inhale. Exhale, hands together in front of the chest. Inhaling up, stretching the body. Exhale, bending forward, stretching the back of the spine. Inhale, right leg back, lifting the chin. Hold the breath, push up position. Exhale, knees, chest and forehead on the mat. Inhaling, cobra, elbows to the ribs, stretching the legs, feet on the mat. Exhale, inverted V. Good. Continue pushing equally through both hands on the mat as you bring the right leg up. Good. Now bend the knee, and I want you to open the right hip, keeping the equal push through both hands, and feel as if you want to bring the right hip on top of the left. If you haven't really practiced much yoga before, take it very easy. Good. Come back with the legs stretched and parallel. And then inhale, bring the right foot forward. Help yourself with the hand if necessary. Exhale, the other foot forward, forehead to the legs. Inhale, hands forward and up, lifting the chest, releasing, pushing the heels on the mat. Exhale, arms down. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Inhaling up. Exhale, bending forward, forehead to the legs. Inhale, left leg back, opening the chest. Hold the breath into push-up position. Exhale, knees, chest and forehead. Inhaling cobra, chest opening, feet towards the mat. Exhale, inverted V. Good, we push back and we send the left leg up now. Keep the push of both hands and then bend the knee. Bring the foot towards the bottom and try to bring the left hip on top of the right. And stay stable with the right leg. Push equally through both hands. Inhale, stretch the left leg back to parallel. Bring the left foot forward. Open the chest. Exhale, the other foot forward. Forehead to the legs. Inhale, hands forward. Lifting the chest. Exhale, arms down. Good. Separate the feet, shake the legs a bit. Roll the shoulders back. We'll do an intuitive movement. Good. We're going to go into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, and then we'll do a variation. Uddita Konasana. So separate the feet quite wide apart, at least 2 times the size of your pelvis, if possible a bit more. Good. Open the right foot. Bring the right foot 90 degrees, and now we try to bring the hips squared as long as this is not hurting the knees or the hips. So for this, you might need to move a bit this leg a bit back and forward. So you take a moment for yourself to see where do you need to put the leg so that the pelvis is flat and comfortable. Good. I want you to lift the pubic bone and to drop the tailbone. So we are not arching at the lower back. Connect well the feet on the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, bend the right knee. And stay here. And keep the right knee on top of the ankle. So you don't want to have it inside or outside, right on top of the ankle. We will do that by connecting equally all surfaces of the right foot on the mat. Continue lifting a bit the pubic bone, lifting the chest, and releasing the shoulder blades in the body, the tailbone towards the mat. Look over the right hand, but feel there is a tension at the left hand and at the left foot. And just stay here, breathe, observing the position, observing your body. Go turn the palm of the right hand to face up, and now bend the right elbow, bring the elbow towards the leg, separate the shoulder from the ear, so you want to avoid being here. So you push away, and then you bring the other arm next to the ear. Just a couple of breaths here. Find a bit of ease in the asana. With the next inhalation, push with the feet, lift the pubic bone, come up. Exhale, release the arms. Let's go to the other side. So open the left foot 90 degrees. Same thing with the other leg. So we want to have these hips squared. So see if you need to bring this right leg a bit more back or forward for you to feel the pelvis as flat as possible and to feel comfortable at the hips and knees. Good. Once you have that, you connect well the feet on the mat. You lift the pubic bone, you lift the chest, you bring the arms up. Inhale. And exhale, bend the left knee and keep the knee on top of the ankle. So you don't want to be falling in or falling out. So we're observing these patterns that are not helping anymore. And we use the mind to send information to the body to perhaps approach a healthier way or a more useful way. Connect the whole of the left foot on the mat. Lift the pubic bone, lift the chest, release the shoulder blades, tailbone down, and look over the left hand. Breathe slowly. And feel there is still a tension at the right hand, at the right foot. Go turn the left hand to face up. And now bend the elbow. Push with the elbow towards the thigh, so not here, but here. And now you bring the right arm next to the ear, making a line from the right foot to the right hand. Relax the face, focus the mind to breath here. With the next inhalation, push the foot away, lift the pubic bone, come up. Exhale, bring the arms down, bring the feet parallel, close a little bit the feet. Good. We are going to try to interlace the fingers. If for some of you this movement feels very difficult and you cannot interlace the fingers, you could always, for example, take a sock or something. If you don't have anything to take, you can always do it with the hands at the hips. Yeah? So fingers interlaced or hands at the hips. Inhaling, lifting the chest, looking up, and exhale very slowly, bringing the hands forward, the top of the head towards the mat. If you have the hands at the hips, keep them there. Inhale, slowly push with the feet. Come up with a long inhalation. And exhale, slowly go down. And continue at your own rhythm. Use the inhalation to come up. And the exhalation to go down. And observe the body. Take time to feel what you're doing. To give more directions to the body. Perhaps you can relax more the head when you're bending forward. And perhaps you can send the shoulders a bit more back and the chest up when you're lifting. Allowing the mind to be very present in the body. One last time. And then when you come up, you stay. Either with the hands at the hips or interlacing the fingers or taking that sock or cloth, pushing with the feet on the mat, lifting the chest, and we stay here. We make sure the tailbone points down and even a little bit forward. That the chest lifts up. And that we're present, breathing. Good. Bring the head back. Release the arms. Bend the knees and close the heels, the toes, the heels, the toes, the heels. Shake a bit the legs. And you can come down. We're gonna do a bit of leg exercise. So you can keep the feet on the mat. Or you can stretch both legs down with the feet apart. Let's start all with the leg stretch. And with the next inhalation, bring the right leg up. And then you can take the back of the leg. If you find this difficult, you can bend the other knee, bring the foot on the mat. Flex the right foot. You can keep the eyes open. You can look at your right leg. Even if this is a challenge for you because you don't feel flexible, try to relax a bit. Try to relax your neck, your face. And see if with each exhalation you can bring the leg closer to you. With the next exhalation, bend the right knee and bring the forehead to the knee. Good. Inhale, bring the right leg back up, head on the ground. And exhale, bring the right leg down. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, left leg up and take the back of the leg. If you're not feeling very flexible, do it with the right knee bend, the foot on the mat. Keep the eyes open, look at the leg. Relax unnecessary tensions, but keep the left leg active. Stable rhythm of breath. And with each exhalation, see if you can bring the leg closer to you. Good. Bring the knee to the chest, and with the next inhalation, bring the forehead to the knee. Bring the head down, inhale, bring the left leg up. And exhale, bring the left leg down. Bend both knees, bring both feet on the mat. And with the next inhalation, send the table forward and up. Move the shoulder blades towards each other and stay here. You can also interlace the fingers. And open the chest. Send the thighs forwards. Relax the throat. And do it just to an extent or an intensity that feels healthy for your neck. Rotate the shoulders back. And try to keep the calm breath. Try to stay observing and feeling the asana, the position. Good. Exhale, separate the hands. Bring the knees to the chest. Bring the forehead to the knees. Good. And then bring the feet on the mat. Bring the arms underneath the body. Let's do a little contra pose. Palms of the hands facing down. Elbows as close as you can towards each other, but also the hands as close as you can towards the feet. Stretch the legs. And then push with the elbows, sit up on your pelvis. Yes, we are not here. We're sitting almost at the back of the legs. And then you open the chest. You send the shoulders towards the shoulder blades and the top of the head to the mat. Take a few slow breaths. Good. Separate the elbows. Slide the head. Separate the feet. Bring the hands at the back of the head. And then bring the elbows forward. Point the right elbow towards the left foot. Point the left elbow towards the right foot. Both elbows forward. Bring the head to the mat. And just for a moment, relax the body on the mat. Let it go. Find the calmness that we saw or we see in the paint. Good. With the next inhalation, stretch the arms next to the ears, bring the feet together, stretch the toes. And then roll to one side and sit up. We're going to do a bit of bend forwards. So you can bring the right leg in front. And I'm going to do it mirror. So you bring the right leg in front, you bend the left knee, and you bring the hips a bit in a diagonal. Now, if some of you are a bit like this, yeah, with the lower back falling, we need the natural curve at the lower back to find the vertical plane of the spine. So if that's the case, if you're like this, you can take a pillow, or you can take a blanket that you have at home, and you sit higher. Yeah? You sit higher on that pillow to help you find that natural curve at the lower back. Good. And then you can cross the thumbs, you can inhale, bring the arms up, and now turn a bit towards the right side, and then bend forward towards the right foot. If you cannot take the foot, it's no problem. Some of you might have a belt. If you don't have a belt, you just take the leg. And with the next exhalation, you try to bring the forehead towards the leg. Breathe slowly. Keep the eyes open. And observe. Observe if there is any unnecessary tension at the shoulders, at the face. Let it go. Continue breathing slowly. And keeping the right leg active. Seeing if you can release your chest and your head a bit more with each breath, with each exhalation. With the next inhalation, send the hands forward, come up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Other side, so stretch the left leg in front, then the right knee. And same thing, the hips are a little bit in diagonal, so I'm not facing forward completely with my hips. And you sit higher if your pelvis is falling backwards. So you want to create this natural curve at the lower back. Good. Flex the front foot, stretch the front leg, cross the thumbs, inhale, stretch, turn a bit to the left side, and then exhale, bend towards the leg. Either taking the foot or a belt if you have, or just taking the leg, it's also okay. And then relaxing gently the forehead towards the leg. And keeping the eyes open, and we observe not only with the physical eye, but also with an inner eye. We feel if there are unnecessary tensions that we can release at the shoulders, at the face. We make sure the left leg is stretched, the left foot is flexed. And with each exhalation, we try to release a bit more the chest, the head towards the left leg. With the next inhalation, come up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Good. Stretch the right leg in front, shake the legs a bit. And we're going to go into the contra pose. Today is a contra pose. We're going to do the camel. I'm going to show it first. So we will make sure that the hips remain on top of the knees. So we'll not go here, neither here. Yeah? And we'll either do it with the hands here, and we'll try to not break from the lower back, but we'll try to bring a little movement to many vertebrae, opening the chest. Those who have done this before and feel more flexible today, you can do it with the hands at the feet. Those who prefer to do it with the toes on the mat, who feel more stable, you do it like this. Yeah? So everyone, you can go on your knees, either with the toes tucked in or with the feet stretched. But keep the hips on top of the knees. And let's all start with the hands at the sacrum. So fingertips pointing down, heels of the hands towards the sacrum, draw the shoulders and elbows up. Keep the tailbone pointing down towards the mat, and then lift the chest, send the shoulder blades towards each other. Those who feel more flexible can bring the hands at the heels and push with the heels. And try to bring a little bit of movement to many vertebrae. Breathe here, observe. Good. With the next inhalation, come up. And then sit on the heels. Sit on the heels. You can take either a pillow or a blanket, something you might have at home. You bring it in front, you bring the hands on top, and you bring the forehead on the hands. Relax here. Breathe. Observe the body letting go. Feel the calmness of the observation. Good, you can lift the head a bit, you can bring the pillow to the side, you can stretch the left arm in front, and you can turn the palm of the right hand up and just go here into a gentle twist. Feel the breath at your lower back and observe the lower back expanding as you inhale and releasing as you exhale. Good. Push with the left hand on the mat, stretch the right arm in front, turn the palm of the left hand upwards, and then go to the twist at the other side. And breathe at your lower back. So observe how as you inhale, the lower back expands. And as you exhale, it deflates, it releases. With the next inhalation, push with the right hand, come up, bend the elbows, bring the forehead to the mat for a moment. And then bring the hands next to the knees, push yourselves up to seat, and we'll finish with a short relaxation. So for you, you will be lying down. So you will be with the feet apart, the arms like a bit separated from the body. And for that, you can first bend the knees, and you can send with the hands, you can send the buttocks and sacrum forward. So you elongate your lower back. And then you stretch one leg, you stretch the other, you relax the legs, you lengthen a bit the neck with your hands, and then you bring the arms next to the body. And you close the eyes. And this is the last moment in the class for calmness, for relaxation. And you can mentally repeat, I relax the tips of my toes, the inner feet and the soles of the feet, the back of the heels, the calves, back of the knees, back of the thighs, the buttocks, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. I relax my neck, back of the head, top of the head, and forehead. I relax my bladder, my intestines, my stomach, my pancreas, my liver, my kidneys, my lungs, and my heart. I relax my diaphragm. I relax my collarbones, my throat muscles, the esophagus, and the tongue. I relax my hands, my wrists, my lower arms, my elbows, my upper arms, my shoulders, the sides of the neck, the ears, the jaw, the lips, the nose. I relax my eyes, and I relax the space around my eyes. I relax my brain, And I relax the thinking aspect of the mind. And I observe the mind. I come observing the waters of a calm lake. I observe the clear, flat waters. I relax. Come back to breathing consciously again. And come back to observing. Stopping and looking like the paint. And then you can slowly start to move your toes, your fingers, and you can observe that you're doing that. Your hands, your feet, your head and neck, your arms, your legs, your body. And when you're ready, you roll to one side and you come to the cross-legged position. You can support yourself with a pillow. And we'll finish chanting 3 Oms together. When you're ready, inhale. Thank you very much for the practice. Have a good rest of the day. Om Namah Shivaya.